Sport Court of SouthernUtah.com.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot.
Hey, welcome everybody to Snow Canyon High School for our Boulevard home game of the week. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff, and really excited to be at Snow Canyon High School as the Region 9 leaders, Snow Canyon Warriors, coming into the game 7-1, take on the number 2 team in the Region 9 standings, the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs, who have been hot as of late and are the defending champions. And, Paulie, this was the rematch from the Bruce.
Yeah,
Last
absolutely.
May, state championship, best-of-3 series. Crimson got the job done. You know Snow Canyon's been chomping at the bit to play them again.
Absolutely. Been looking for revenge since that game went final back last spring. And, I mean, I think this team has revenge on their mind, of course, but this is a game where there's a ton of talented players on both sides of the field. It should be really fun to see how this one plays out because I expect the unexpected. I really don't know who's going to win this game.
We're going to break it down for you. Got a nice long pregame show. Right now you can see longtime assistant coach, Coach Burr, and his family surrounded by former players, the current team, Coach Burr with his wife and their family. I know their son Barry a little bit, recognize him down there. This is a great moment. They are putting coach's number 34 on the wall with KJ's number and the PA announcer down on the field. He has been at the school since it opened in 1995. He has been an assistant coach through all the years. He just recently retired, not helping Coach Sechrist out. Coach Sechrist said he's been keeping it a secret because Coach Burr would tell him, what do you mean you're not putting my number up? I'm not dead yet, you know. So this is a pretty cool moment for Snow Canyon baseball. Been on staff basically 30 years helping the program, and you're going to see we saw the sheet moments ago. They've got the number 34 covered out there, and they're about to unveil it, and it'll be a permanent fixture here at Snow Canyon High School. The wind was wreaking havoc a little bit earlier today, and people might have caught a little glimpse of it already, right, Paul?
Yeah, absolutely. We see the flag waving pretty fervently out there in center field, but what an honor this is, having your number retired and on the wall out there in left center field and forever immortalized at Snow Canyon.
Pregame brought to you by our good friends at Buck's Ace Hardware. They build everything from lawn and garden to supplies to nuts and bolts. If you need something for the house, for the yard, for any project at all, think Buck's, 3 Southern Utah locations. And by Sport Court of Southern Utah, your court specialists, featuring the Sport Court. The court specialist got the $5,000 scholarship. You have 10 days left to nominate. And it doesn't matter what sport, if you missed football season or basketball season or volleyball or soccer, it doesn't matter the sport. We want you to nominate a senior with a 3.0 GPA or higher and tell us why they're very deserving, as Coach Sechrist is now addressing the crowd here. I wish we had Coach mic'd up here. I don't know if we can get some of that audio through the stream. But go to thefansportsnetwork.com, and we will get your entry before the 30th, and it closes.
Here at Snow Canyon High School. We also got, he was a big part of our 2024 state championship team. He decided that it was time to retire then, right before the season, and there's no doubt in my mind that we don't win that state championship without him and all that he's done. So we got him his 24 state championship ring, and then we obviously have his Unity jersey here that him and I kind of created. So we love that thing and have it look good on the wall. But I just take a moment here and I go down some things because I want to make sure that I said everything right here. But I appreciate this man. This baseball program wouldn't be where it is today without him by my side. Since I started coaching, he's been there. Mentoring me, listening to me, and helping me navigate some of the biggest decisions along the way. His guidance and insight has pushed this program forward in ways I couldn't have done alone. I'd also like to thank his wife Cindy and his family for letting me have him for 20 years. Thank you for everything you've done for me and my family. I'll always be grateful for our friendship, and I love you, Coach. And with that, we're proud to retire your jersey, number 34, so your legacy will hang here forever. Go Warriors.
There you go. Go Warriors there. And then you can see as Michael, our camera operator, pans out there, there's Coach Burr, 34. And it is the Unity one for his wall at home. And then there's the one that will be a permanent fixture here at Snow Canyon High School. Kind of a cool moment for a guy that spent a lot of blood, sweat, and tears here on the field and has been by Coach Sechrist's side. And Coach Sechrist, of course, is the longest tenured coach. I think this is season 21 or 22. I lose track. I think he started in 03 or 04, so it might even be 23rd season as I do some quick Royal City math, Paulie. And Coach Burr's been there the whole time.
Yeah, and there's no higher honor in any level of sports than getting your number retired, whether it be high school, college, or pro. So Coach Burr, obviously now a fixture here at Snow Canyon forever. So what an honor this is.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to dive in the court specialist featuring Sport Court pregame show. And we're going to dive into all the storylines. Big one tonight, rematch of the state championship game, Warriors and Mustangs coming up at on the Fan Sports Network.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you could still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, we are back here at Snow Canyon High School. Principal Campbell coming up to check on us. He's going on a dog run for Paulie, Dusty, and I think. And we're glad to be here. We're starting the broadcast off with Coach Burr getting his number 34 retired on the outfield fence. And now we settle in for what should be a great baseball series tonight, a home and home this week, number 1 versus number 2, and the Region 9 title very much on the line in these 2 games, depending on what happens next week, which is the final week of the regular season. Paulie, April 30th, the brackets will be unveiled. We'll actually be teaming up with KSL and helping host the reveal show, and we're going to have playoff baseball. And we're going to crown a state champ by, Saturday, May 16th, I believe, up at Kearns High School. So we are just a little over 3 weeks away from the end of the spring sport baseball season. It has absolutely flown by. You look at the RPI rankings going into tonight, Paulie, and what do you see? Snow Canyon has a pretty sizable lead on Timpanogos, who's number 2. Of course, Snow Canyon looking to be the top seed, but that could change if Crimson, say, swept them in the 2-game series this week.
Yeah, that's right. There's a couple teams in Region 9 looking to rise. At Desert Hills at the 3 spot in the RPI, Crimson at the 7, Dixie at the 8. So some teams looking to move in the standings and in the RPI rankings before the beginning of the playoffs, and the wins need to come now for those teams. And one of those teams is the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs, looking to get one tonight.
Let's dive into some of the storylines. Trayvon and Cade Kelch both hitting over 500. Cade is absolutely raking, and Trey's 7 home runs, second only in the region behind Harmon Skeen. And Harmon Skeen just needs 1 home run to tie Pineview's Austin Smith for the all-time record, which is at 13. He needs 2 home runs to break it. I don't know if Trey can catch him quick enough unless he hits a couple out tonight. One of the storylines, though, Paulie, is Dougie Smith is on the bump, and he has been absolutely an incredible Crimson Cliffs athlete. Not going to be easy, but the wind is blowing straight out to left field tonight.
Yeah, Madden Smith obviously was the architect from the pitching mound of their state championship run last year. Had so many big starts for him throughout that run to the championship, and look for him to have another solid performance tonight. He's a big, imposing pitcher, plays on the offensive line for the football team. He's got a big body. He's got a strong arm, high velo kid with a lot of pitches in his arsenal. I think if we're going to do our Findlay Subaru Star Watch, I think he would kind of be one of my candidates, because he's got to have a big game for the Mustangs to win tonight. They need him to be nails on the mound.
Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff. And look, this is a team that is led by a freshman right now. Jack Boyer is absolutely raking right now for this Crimson Cliffs Mustangs team. I've only seen him once this year. I saw Crimson play at Desert Hills a couple of weeks ago. This kid has the makings of a future star, and he's already making a name for himself as a 9th grader.
Yeah, he's doing it real big for him right now, hitting .378. And having a .525 on-base percentage. He's a guy that's got a knack for getting on, doing big things with the bat and in the field. So this is a really promising prospect for Coach Abbott going forward, only being a freshman. I think this kid's the sky's the limit for Jack Boyer.
All right, a lot of storylines. The Warriors will answer at the pitcher with their number 1 starter. That is Zach Beck, 2-seam fastball. Slider he wants to locate for strikes. Curveball he likes to get on punch-outs. And then will occasionally work in a changeup as well. And last time we saw Zach Beck, it was against Desert Hills as well, and he got a no decision, but they won 5-4 in extra innings.
Yeah, and I saw Zach more recently than that in a game against Pineview where they 10-run the Panthers, where he had a really good start, kind of a little bit of a come back to earth moment in the middle of the game, but then he finished really strong. So I think Coach Sechrist, who was on our show this morning, I asked him about the championship makings of the pitching staff, if they've got the core to do it, and he likes the pitching group that this team has. So I really think that, tonight Zach Beck going to be huge on the bump for the Warriors.
Absolutely. So that is some of the storylines. Paulie, when the dust settles, who is our Findlay Subaru Star Watch? Let's pick one for each team, brought to you by our friends on the saving side of the freeway at Findlay Subaru.
Yeah, I think for the Warriors, you got to look to Zach Beck tonight. I think this might be it's hard to go back for the Warriors because they've just been hitting so hot. I guess give me Trayvon, 522 average, 583 on base, 7 home runs. He's just crushing, tattooing the ball right now. Leads the team with 35 hits, slugging percentage at .925. He leads them in almost every batting category right now. He's the hottest hitter on the Warriors. And then on the other side of the diamond, I think it's got to be Madden Smith for the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs. He's got to be dominant tonight. Was referencing it a little earlier in the pregame. If they're to win this game, it's going to be on the arm of Madden Smith. He's the other Findlay Subaru Star Watch tonight.
All right, there's Coach Abbott, who started his coaching career after his playing days. We're done with Coach Sechrist as an assistant coach. Coach Sechrist told us this morning, Coral Canyon coach's comments, that he would have loved to have kept him, but he's been very impressed with what Justin's done. Obviously, they're buddies. They keep in touch, but when it comes game time, they both want to win as bad as anybody, and we'll see how this one plays out tonight. And Coach Abbott has a ton of respect for Coach Sechrist as well. And, actually, is that even Justin Abbott, or is that one of the assistant coaches? I can't tell. That doesn't look like Coach Abbott. I don't know if he is not here tonight or if he is just not coming to the plate for the lineup. Does that look like Coach there, Paulie? I can't tell from here.
Get a great look.
Yeah. Regardless, we'll check on that. I haven't talked to Coach today. Didn't see him when I walked in, so not sure. Coach Boyer was one of the other assistants, was doing the in and out. So maybe got caught up and or something happened. I don't know if that is Coach or not, but We're checking on that. That doesn't look like Justin to me. So we'll have to find out where he is at or if he's going to be here tonight. He didn't get ejected last game, did he? I always wonder about that. It's been kind of wild in Region 9 play.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Regardless, lineup cards are being tossed around. Let's take a look at some of the keys to the game tonight. Brought to you by the City of St. George Recreation Department. Get out and play with St. George City Rec. Adult signups, youth signups, always going on year-round for the upcoming sports, spring, summer, fall, winter. They're all year-round. Of course, they've got a ton of activities and cool things. Just go to the website and check it out. Go to sgcityutah.gov/parks and rec. Give me a key or two for the Mustangs tonight, Paul.
Yeah, I think you got to have a great fielding percentage behind Madden Smith. No errors tonight, error-free baseball. You can't allow extra bases, extra runs, extra opportunities for Snow Canyon. So I think that's the biggest key. I think Madden Smith going to deliver, but the defense behind him got to be really sharp tonight to keep the Warriors extra runs off the board. As well as I think that the youth movement of the Mustangs going to have to take effect here, whether that be Boyer, Chapel, some of the underclassmen, non-senior division. I think those guys got to be big tonight for the Mustangs as well. So we'll go with the ponies need to be running fast tonight for the Mustangs, and then we'll go with the air-free baseball.
I love it. And that is Coach Abbott, by the way. With the glasses on, the hat down low, the hoodie, but I do think Coach is here, so I want to put that rumor to bed right away. All right, couple keys to the game from the City of St. George Recreation Department for the Snow Canyon Warriors.
Yeah, I think Beck's got to be dialed tonight. We talked about Madden Smith as the Findlay Subaru Star Watch. Beck with a 4.34 ERA. I think Zach's got to be really sharp tonight against a really good lineup. I think he's got to have a fast start. He's got to stay in command, in control, and if he does, they roll tonight, I think. The other key for him is the murderer's row. It needs to just wake up and go. I think it's as simple as that. Trayvon, Talon Hansen, Logan Ross, just so many guys, Cade Kelsch, that can just smash the ball. So if that murderer's row is going tonight, it's going to be a tough one for the Mustangs. So I think that's the keys for Snow Canyon.
I love it. Paul Ratliff, he's with me all night long here in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. Devin Dixon, Michael on camera tonight. Dusty Allen, our producer. We are coming at you on the Fan Sports Network on radio, St. George to Cedar City, even up to Parowan, and, of course, on our mobile app, as well as streaming on YouTube. And there was a nice high five, and they held it for a second there between Coach Seacrest and Coach Abbott. Then Coach Abbott goes and jumps on a player to fire them up. And, of course, again, rematch of last year's state championship, Crimson winning it 2-0. This has been Pregame Show built by Bucks Ace Hardware and presented in part by our friends, the Court Specialists, featuring Sport Court of Southern Utah. Don't forget to nominate your athletes on the fansportsnetwork.com for that $5,000 scholarship. Deadline is fast approaching. We'll take a final break, anthem, and then we'll set the starting lineup. And first pitch, it's coming. Warriors and Mustangs live on the Fan.
To us, pizza the way it ought to be isn't just our slogan. It's our promise and our passion to give you the best dining experience and the best tasting pizza you expect. For over 40 years, we've been making pizza the way it ought to be. Handmade with the freshest and finest ingredients. Our dough is made fresh daily, and we use 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese and toppings to the edge. There's pizza, and then there's Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
We Win Injury Law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill.
Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kalua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice.
Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Hey, welcome back here. Anthem in the books, and senior Zach Beck on the hill, ready to get his warm-up tosses in. And let's meet the Best Friends Animal Sanctuary, Kanab, Utah, starting lineup. Crimson Cliffs. Leadoff hitter will be Riker Taylor, number 2, playing first base. Jack Boyer, number 31, will play second. Cutter Christensen will play out in right field. Sam Chappell, who's been absolutely swinging it, had a huge last couple of weeks. One of our finalists for our Findlay Subaru Player of the Week award that we put on the Instagram poll yesterday on the Fan SN. He'll be in left field, cleanup hitter. Ricardo Navarro, the shortstop. Austin Smith will be the catcher and hit 6th. Race Bennett will hit 7th, play 3rd. Jace Hagewood, the DH. And the center fielder, Mason Burbage, will hit 9th. Madden Smith is on the hill when we get to the bottom of the first inning. Starting lineup and defensive setup for you. Logan Ross at second. Braden Magavaro in center field. Cade Kelch behind the dish. Trayvon in right. Talon Hansen is the DH. PJ Hancock at third. Bridger Larson at first. Milo Ince in left. And Jagger Magavaro is at shortstop. So they did make a change. They were going to go with Diesel Lee, and then made a change. And so Diesel not in the lineup. We'll see if he gets maybe a pinch hit or something tonight. We'll see what Coach Sechrist has in mind. But giving Milo Ince the start in left tonight. Haven't seen Milo start a game that I've called of the Warriors this year, so that's a little bit of a change.
Yeah, a little bit of a change, but it's going to be some speed on the base pass. Milo leads the Warriors with 10 stolen bases on the season, so he's a guy that can get out and create some extra bags offensively, and defensively going to be real rangy out there in the outfield.
Here we go. Beck is ready. Let's play some baseball. Top of the Region 9 standings, number 1 versus number 2. Rematch the state championship, and that one fastball 2-seamer down and away. Ball 1. Beck steady's taking a long time. Now he delivers. Swing and a miss. Riker Taylor couldn't find that pitch.
Beck, 6 appearances on the season, 3-1, 4.34 ERA. He's been... The Warriors win most of the games he pitches.
And there's strike 2. So Beck now ahead in the count, 1-2 on Taylor. Pretty decent crowd here tonight. A lot of fans up on the berm on the third base sideline. And Beck starts the night with a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout. And the Warriors dugout emphatically giving a boom down there, Paulie.
Absolutely, and I think this is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Warriors is, like Coach Sechrist said on our show this morning, Zach Beck, he just needs to believe in his stuff, and tonight his stuff looks good early as he blows through the first batter with the strikeout.
I had a nice couple-minute chat with him before he went down and got to his warm-ups, and seemed locked in tonight, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Dialed in, ready to go. Was the last Warrior out of the locker room, so getting himself in command like he looks in this game.
Back fastball, which is tickling the high 80s. A swing and a miss. This is Jack Boyer, the 9th grader, who's been turning some heads, man. Talented young freshman.
Yes, he is, as facing an 0-2 count.
And that heater just misses. And a ball and 2 strikes now to Boyer. Little windy tonight at the yard.
Flag blowing hard out there in center field. The trees kind of whistling a little bit as well, and that one's going to bounce. Foul ball.
Yep, just foul. Again, Warriors 7-1, Mustangs 6-2. Cedar was 5-3 before this afternoon. They played Desert Hills at home. Desert Hills, one of our Flynn Company's Region 9 updates. It's already a final. They 10-run them, 15-4 the final. They jumped on Mackert, scored 6 runs on him, didn't even get out of the first inning. Desert Hills put 10 up in the first inning and cruises to the victory. So they're back above 500, and Cedar drops down to 5-4 overall in region play.
Boyer is the best hitter for the Mustangs average-wise, and he calls time here.
Yeah, you got to be ready. It's always the cat and mouse. You're trying to get the advantage. You're trying to go your tempo, not the pitcher's, or vice versa. If the pitcher trying to work at his tempo and not necessarily the batter's. And that one just nibbling at the bottom of the K zone, but just missing. And Boyer has fought back with a good eye. It's now 3-2.
It's a good fight here from the freshman, facing one of the better pitchers in the region, and really just spitting on that one and not swinging and having a good batter's eye.
Curveball, and it's flared into left, but not hit that deep. And the wind giving a little trouble to Milo Ince, but he snares it for out number 1.
Wow. How about Ince stepping in?
Excuse me, out number 2, Paul.
Out number 2, yeah. And Ince stepping in, his first play out in left field is one that kind of gets a little late life to it. Kind of flies a little fast on him towards the end of the catch there, and he gets in position and makes the play for the second out. Really nice work there by Milo Ince.
Again, 20-plus mile-an-hour gusts blowing kind of from right field over to left. It's not straight out, but if you hooked one out of here, it would probably help. There's a chopper off the bat of Cutter Christensen and into right field for the first hit of the game for the Mustangs. There's the senior coming through and pulling it past first base for a 2-out single.
And that was about what you needed as well if you're the Mustangs, because Beck about to have a perfect 1-2-3 inning, but instead the inning extended by Cutter Christensen with just a nice little dribbler out to right field.
And first pitch here, called strike to Sam Chappell, left fielder today. Hitting about, 370, Paulie, this year?
370 average for Sam Chappell, the junior infielder. Leads the team with 20 hits on the season.
Snap throw over to first, back in plenty of time. No score here, top of the first inning. 2-out hit, so Cutter Christensen is aboard. Beck rocks, fires, and that's a fabulous Freddie's foul ball off the bat of Chappell, up and out of play, straight back.
Christensen taking a healthy lead at first. Probably looking to maybe steal a bag here, getting scoring position with 2 outs.
Beck seems calm, taking his time, and there's a chopper to second and a flip over to the bag, and that'll do it. So they did get a 1-out hit, But no runs, no errors, and 1 left on base. We've played half an inning, no score on our Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. Warriors will send up Ross Magavaro and Cade Kelch when we come back live on the Fan Sports Network.
Whole family moving with the City of St. George Recreation Department. They offer fun, affordable youth and adult sports for all ages and skill levels. Make memories, stay active, and get out and play. Sign up today at sgcityutah.gov/sports.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Back here at the yard, Dougie getting his warm-up pitches. Madden Smith, boy, he's been fun. Football for Coach Wayne. Baseball. I mean, he's got 4 state championship rings. A lot of guys never get one. Paulie, you have any state championship rings?
I don't either.
Well, I do have one my senior year in football, but I don't have 4.
Yeah.
Like Madden has. And, of course, McKay Wright had a bunch as well. There's been – if he gets a fist full tonight, like this season, if they win another one for Coach Abbott, 5 state championships in Dougie's career. And, of course, he's committed to Salt Lake Community College. Beck is going to College of Eastern Utah. So we do have 2 JUCO pitchers that have committed on the bump tonight.
Yes. And Madden Smith's stats go like this from the mound. He's been, every bit as good as last year, but sometimes your ERA is a little higher than it should be. He's at a 3.99, 2-1 record, and 6 appearances on the season.
Crimson did play a really tough non-conference schedule this year. That's why they're 12-9 overall.
Mm-hmm.
And he is still the ace of the staff. Although they did pull Quinn Chesnick into the starting role last week, and he delivered a gem. And in fact, he is our Mike's Mountain Mover Award winner this week because he kind of had a role, and they needed him to start a game, and he came up clutch. And so Coach Abbott nominating him as our Mountain Mover Award winner. Thank you, Mountain Mike's Pizza out there in Hurricane. And the battle wages on with Logan Ross, the lead-off hitter, working it to a 3-1 count on Dougie Smith. Dougie, big, strong right-hander, rocks, fires, and outside, maybe a little upstairs. That is a free pass there, and the leadoff man is aboard for the Warriors.
And the Warriors added motivation tonight. Obviously, the state final last season, they fell to these very Mustangs. So there's a lot of intensity you can see in the dugout, the team imploring each other on after every play. I mean, it just seems as if this is a little added motivation in this game.
Here's Magavaro, a senior. Jagger's little brother we'll see down in the lineup, and he rips it into center field. And Warriors right out of the gates, a walk and a hit and 2 aboard just like that. Good swing there from Magavaro.
Yeah, really good, just seeing the ball and just putting contact at the end of the barrel into the center field. And that's going to put 2 on for one of the hottest hitters in the region and in the state, really, and the catcher, Cade Kelch. Really a crazy slash line for this kid this season. 500 batting average, 593 on base, 5 home runs, excuse me.
Dougie paying attention. They're jumping around on the base pass there. Ross darting around. Dougie delivers and misses down low, ball 1 to Cade Kelch. Kelch 5 home runs, 500 on the button. The batting average this year. Not even leading the team, though. That's Trayvon. You mentioned him as our Finley Subaru Star Watch. He's hitting 522, and he is standing on deck. You know, the senior season, you can have some pressure on you, and you can press a little bit. And baseball is one of those sports where the more you press, the more you can get in your head. So for these seniors they've already committed. They just go out there and play the game they love and still swinging it like Kelch and Vaughn are. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Talon Hansen the same. 368 team batting average for Coach Sechrist. We asked him this morning, in all your years as a head coach at Snow Canyon, what's the best team batting average after a season that you've had? And he thought it was right around 380. This team is, 12 shy of that right now.
366 right now.
Or 14 shy.
14 points off.
Yeah.
His estimation, 380, he's going into the memory bank there, so it could be closer than 380 or a little, 366, really a great average. I can't imagine many teams he's had with a better batting average than that.
Dougie, 2-1 pitch coming here, and he's going to try to throw the breaking ball, and that stays high. Never snapped it off. And 3-1 the count on Cade Kelch.
Presumably Kelch going to get a ball to hit here with 2 on and a big bat. Dangerous spot here for the Mustangs and Coach Abbott early in this game.
Kelch taking, and that one just missing off the zone, and that's now going to load the bases up with nobody out. And Dougie's got himself into a little jam already in this game.
And not a good person to be coming up to bat in a jam. It falls to Trayvon, 522 average, 7 home runs, leads the team on the season. Also 40 RBIs, 35 hits. So he leads in almost every statistical category. This is not who Dougie wanted to see coming up. But he goes right after him with strike 1. I like that. Never afraid, Madden Smith. Always very, very confident in his stuff, and here it comes.
And way out in front of that breaking ball, and that's a Fabulous Freddy's foul ball off the end of the bat.
Quickly down 0-2 goes Vaughn. So now Smith going to be able to maybe mix in a few chasers.
Dougie could use a K here if he can get it against Vaughn. He's going to.
And he went trying to get him to chase.
Yep. Threw that one into the dirt, though, and Vaughn able to lay off. I wondered when Vaughn finished up his senior season for the football team if he would pursue a football college career as he fights another one up and out of play. Because he was a wrecking ball from the defensive end position.
Mm-hmm.
But then you look at the statistics, 7 home runs, 522, and you see him, commit to College of Eastern Utah. Him and Zach Becker headed there together. Kind of makes sense. He's having a heck of a senior season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Called time, but didn't get it. So swing and a miss, and there is a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout. Dougie needed that one away.
That's a big K. As Trayvon, one of the hottest hitters in the state right now, and you're able to put him down on 4 pitches. Pretty effective from Madden Smith there. Let's see if he can work his way through this jam, as Warriors not big on stranding people on base. They normally knock runners in, but Madden Smith going to have to try and nail that down right here.
Talon Hansen. A lot of lefties in this Warrior lineup. Another lefty. And strike 1. Dougie gets out in front.
Hansen, an RBI guy, 3rd on the team, 24 on the season. He's a guy that swings a powerful bat. Also 6 home runs, 1 off the team lead.
And level swing, but that one fouled straight back. And it's quickly 0-2 on Hansen. It's our Boulevard Home Game of the Week, making your house more like home for over 50 years. Locations: Mesquite, St. George, Cedar City. Buy smart, buy at the Boulevard. Swinging a foul tip, just stays alive. Just got a piece.
Yeah, just narrowly clipped that one. And you're going to keep the fight alive. Down 0-2.
Nowhere to put him. 1 out. Bases are loaded here. And a flare, but it's going to cut over the Mustang dugout and into the parking lot area. Foul ball. Dougie having to throw a lot of pitches already here in this bottom of the first inning. And here is the 0-2 pitch and a hot shot to third. Double play written all over it. Touches the bag. Throw across the diamond is in time. And Dougie Smith gets out of a bases-loaded jam.
That's about as big as a play as you can get in that spot, as we see on a great work by our camera guy, Michael, and it just gets the double play, steps on third, flings it over, and just like that, in the blink of an eye, the Snow Canyon rally is over.
So, just like that, no runs, one hit, and a couple left on base. We've played a full inning, no score on the Wilkinson scoreboard between the Warriors and the Mustangs here live on the Fan Sports Network.
It's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Well, we had our first double play of the ball game, and it comes up at a really good time for Dougie Smith. As left-handed batter at the plate, he goes to third base, step on the bag, and then a good throw across the diamond, and the threat put out there for Crimson defensively. And now the Mustangs will try to rattle the bats. No score here. Top of inning number 2. This is Ricardo Navarro, number 5 hitter in the lineup for Justin Abbott, shortstop. I was at his signing day when Crimson had all their athletes sign, and going to a JC in the Midwest. I can't remember the name of the school off the top of my head. I didn't know much about Navarro when I went to the signing day. I was there to, see Jackson Holt and some of the other players.
Yeah.
But he was there signing as well. He's a move into Crimson Cliffs. Him below 300 right now. Would love to get it going in this one tonight as he fights that one off out of play. That's a fabulous Freddy's foul ball.
Just a little below 300. He's sitting at 273. Plenty of power, though, and RBI potential for Navarro as well. Already got 5 on the season in the RBI category.
I think Coach Abbott told us it's tough to set the lineup. You got a lot of new move-ins. Tyler Ransom, who's committed to Texas A&M for his arm. He throws it 90 to 95. And that one popped up, and Kelts is going to give it a long look, but it's going to get out of play. And it'll be 1-2. Navarro will stroll back to the plate. Again, the other scores, it is a final. Desert Hills 10 runs. Cedar today up there in that afternoon game, 15-4. They dropped a 10 spot in the first inning.
Wow.
Dixie is over at Pineview tonight, and Dixie has jumped out in front 2-0. That one early on, started just a few minutes before this one tonight. We were just a little after 7 o'clock start with the Coach Burr ceremony and retiring his 34 on the right there in the left center field fence.
And Beck worked really well through that first inning, kind of using all the pitches in his arsenal, touching the corners, painting really well. And let's see if he can continue. He's a guy that if he gets on a roll and he gets in a rhythm, he could be one of the most dominant pitchers in the state.
1-2 pitch, and that one chopped foul again. Beck wants to throw that slider for strikes. Loves to try to get you to chase with that curveball. Velo looks good tonight. He looks confident. Last start I saw him at Desert Hills, he looked really good. That was that 5-4 extra inning game, but he got a no decision. You saw him against Pineview the other night.
Yeah. Panthers had a couple. It was a late inning rally to extend the game, and then the Warriors put up enough offense to end the game the very next inning. But Beck was good in that game. He's looked really good tonight.
There's an off-speed pitch, and out in front of it, Navarro hammers it, but way foul. Again, that wind, anything to left, got a good chance to sail away. The wind is kind of coming out of the southeast a little bit, isn't it, Paulie?
Yeah, I would say the southeast probably.
It's not. I don't think it's helping as much now as when I walked in the parking lot about 5:30. And there's a K, the second K to hang on the board, and no swing there. He was taken and back. Zach Beck picks up another Red Rock Real Estate strikeout, number 2 on the evening.
That's right, and he is really getting into that groove I was talking about and really commanding his pitches with great location. As we saw there, froze one of the best batters, Navarro, on the Mustangs.
And here is Austin Smith. Smith trying to get a little something going for the Mustangs here with 1 out in the top of the second inning. No score. And can't do it there out in front. A swing and a miss.
Smith, the senior, 321 hitter on the season. He's got 17 hits, 11 RBIs, 8 doubles. So he's got that double power. He can drive one into a gap. Reliable player for Coach Abbott for a couple years now.
And here's the windup and the pitch. And that one's roped through the left side for a clean base knock off the bat of Smith. So Smith gets a 1-out hit. The second hit off of Zach Beck in this game. Cutter Christensen got one back in the first, but they couldn't do anything with him. And now Smith will get a courtesy runner.
That's exactly what you want to do for the Mustangs is get a man on. You saw the Warriors get 3 on and leave them stranded last inning, but now the Mustangs looking to be the edge across the first run in this game, and that's a great start.
And here is Race Bennett, third baseman for the Mustangs. For our radio audience, they're wearing the deep blues tonight, Paulie. The all blues with the Mustangs across the chest and a little white cursive look. Clean-looking unis.
Yeah.
Warriors got the white pinstripes with the green and gold tops. And there's a stolen base attempt. The throw is in time, and they got him.
Wow.
Cade Kelch, a little even high, but he got it down there so quick, easily throwing out that courtesy runner, which was Wyatt Mitchell.
Look at the pop-up time on our replay there from Cade Kelch. It seems as if he catches that ball and he's up and all in one motion. Whips it out to second base to get the second out of the inning for his pitcher.
And a swing, and that one up and out of play. Replays all night long for our streaming audience, and if you're listening on radio and you want to watch this game, go subscribe and like the Fan Sports Network YouTube page, and you can watch all of our action through the state tournament of Region 9 baseball. And they're brought to you, all the replays, by We Win Injury Law. They will win for you, period. If you've been in an accident, bitten by a dog, hurt at work, get a free consultation. Go to WeWinInjuryLaw.com. 1-2 the count here on Bennett. Really toes in on the line, crowding the plate. And that one down low. It's 2-2. Hagwood will be on deck if they can get to him. Nobody on base after the Nets on fire stolen base attempt, and Cade Kelch threw him out. So Bennett trying to get a little 2-out rally going. He flares it into right field. That one is going to be coming in and not going to get to it. Trey Vaughn blocks it, though, and so Bennett will have to stay at first base. And did the wind knock that one down, Paulie?
I think so. Yeah, got a nice, as we see here on the replay, it's going to be guided out to right. And the long run to be made, but I think the wind did knock that ball down.
Just the way Trayvon had his mitt out, like he looked like he was about to dive, and then it was well short of him. I think when you go right out to right, I think it's almost blowing straight in.
Yeah, I'd agree with you.
And that worked out well for RB, Race Bennett, who has a 2-out single. And good slider there from back. Catches the outside of the paint for a called strike one on Jace Hagewood. 76ers just won. Another Flynn Company score update. They even the series with the Celtics tonight. Of course, Knights Mammoth game 2. Knights leading the best of 7 series. That game's tipping right now, unless the television schedule has that start time pushed back a little bit with the playoffs. You know, you got, a triple header tonight or a quadruple header? I think it's 2 double headers on ESPN and ESPN2 tonight. That game should be starting
momentarily, yeah.
Yeah, Fortress will be rocking again tonight. Knights won 4-2 on Sunday night. Paulie and I have picked different winners last Friday on the show. I took the Knights. He took the Mammoth. There's a slow roller to short. No problem out there. And the throw over to first, as that was Magavaro that made a clean little play. And that'll do it for the second, top half. No runs, 1 hit, and nobody left on base. No score on our Wilkinson scoreboard. Warriors will get their ABs coming up in the bottom of the second when we come back on the Fan Sports Network.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
We Win Injury Law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile Scooter's Coffee. Open 7 days a week.
Welcome back here to the yard. A little ball and stick going on between the Warriors and the Mustangs. It's our Boulevard home game of the week. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff, hanging out here in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. And P.J. Hancock will lead off. And what a week he had last week, hitting about 800. Bunch of extra base hits. Just absolutely seeing it good last week in those Warrior wins. They haven't lost since they lost in region to Dixie, which was just their second region game.
Yeah, Hancock right now hitting .312 on the season with 22 RBIs, 9 doubles, 1 triple.
And that triple was last week.
Yeah, and 2 home runs. So he's got a power bat, but he goes down.
Swinging and missing there as Dougie fooled him with the off-speed pitch down in the zone, and he couldn't find it. Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Madden Smith, number 2 on the night. Here's Bridger Larson. He's been really producing. That's the thing about this Snow Canyon Warrior lineup, Paulie, is everybody produces. You're hitting 368 as a team, or 366.
That's right. Everyone's really hitting for average right now, and then they've got power, speed. They've got all kinds of different elements up and down the lineup. So just getting on base and
that got him. So beanball there, and Larson will be aboard as he'll take that stroll down to first base. And here's Milo Wentz getting the start tonight for Coach Sechrist.
Yeah, in a reserve role is Milo Wentz, but still obviously a talented player as far as what he can do on the field. I mean, obviously showed us in the first inning that ball that kind of lofted on him in an athletic play, and really good at stealing bases, leads the team with 10. So if he can get on, he's a threat to grab a bag.
And he's hitting 286.
Yeah.
Here comes the 1 on that first pitch, missing. Swing, big cut there, and he couldn't find it. And count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike here with 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the second, no score. Madden Smith, right-handed pitcher, takes a little glance out of the peripheral to the runner at first. Now he comes to the plate. It's low, ball 2. 2-1 the count.
Wiggling out of that jam was really big for Madden Smith, and if he can post 2 zeros in a row, I think he's firmly in command and in control of this game. So let's see if he's got that in his bag tonight.
And just taking that pitch inside, ball 3. Jagger McGavero will be on deck, the junior shortstop. Starting every game early in the season, but has worked his way into the starting lineup, and the hits have started to really come for Jagger. Right now, though, it's Ince chopping that one down the third baseline, foul. As always, we will be naming an Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game at the conclusion of this one. We did our Findlay Subaru Star Watch, but we'll officially name the Findlay Subaru Star of the Game as well as our Jersey Mike Sub of the Game, all coming up in our Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. And Ince draws the walk as that one misses from Madden Smith.
Gets the boom from the Warrior dugout, and rightly so, as they've got 2 on with just 1 out and an opportunity for them to break through here and score the first run of this game.
Dougie would love a little tailor-made double play ball like he got back in the first inning with the bases loaded to keep this a scoreless game.
Musical stylings of Eazy-E for
McGavero.
I like that.
And there's a first pitch strike from Dougie. Dougie, I thought, was incredible in the state tournament last year, Paulie. I remember the Monday game or the Tuesday game against Desert Hills? They had that potent lineup, and Dougie pitched, I think it was a 2-hitter.
I think it was a playoff 2-hitter.
And they just cruised, and I thought that was big to stay early in the week on the winner side of the bracket against a Region 9 foe. And then they end up getting into the championship series, winning Friday night, and then doing it again on Saturday. And Dougie was incredible all week long in both of his starts. And that was just bracket play, not to mention the games prior to that.
Yeah.
In the regional and super regional, if you will. Pod play, whatever you want to call it. And there's a wild pitch that's going to get past Austin Smith, and everybody will scoot up 90 feet. So runners now on second and third here for Jagger McGavero. I meant to ask Coach Sechrist about the little point at the heart that a lot of the guys do to their teammates when they're at the plate, and for a nice little explanation on that meaning. I mean, you can kind of draw your own conclusions, but it would have been nice to see what Coach had to say about it. Something I've noticed this year. There's a swing and a miss and a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout. That's out number 2. Another big cave for Madden Smith in a big spot.
And probably another jam that he's got to wiggle out of, and now 1 out away and they're going to have a little meeting on the mound here.
Meeting on the mound and a timeout brought to you by Luke Udy. Udy and Associates, American Family Insurance Agent. You know this guy. Get great rates on your home, your auto, or your life insurance. Hey, this guy's been a long-time great partner in local sports. Give him a call. Get a quote today. Maybe he can save you a bunch of money. You don't know until you get a free quote. Call 435-251-9102 if you like to save.
That's right. Everyone likes to save, I feel like. I hope so.
Of course, Justin Abbott was a pitcher. Southern Utah University before they stopped having a baseball program up there and spent some time in the pro ranks. I first met Justin Abbott when he was pitching for the St. George Roadrunners. One of their best pitchers, which is, for some of you that have been around for years, remember the St. George Roadrunners? They were here a couple seasons, and then they relocated to Maui, part of the GBL. And this is back to the top of the order, Logan Ross. And it's 2-0. Dougie being careful. He knows he's got first base open here, right, Paul?
That's right. And Ross, obviously a dangerous hitter, third on the team, 431 average.
The 2-0 fastball paints the outer bottom of the K zone for a called strike one.
To the dismay of Ross as he stared at that one, shook his head, and didn't like it. But at the end of the day, 2-1 when we play on.
I think you want to see one. Now he'll be ready. And same location, and Ross didn't like it. 2-2 the count, back-to-back. Great pitches from Dougie Smith.
Just touching that outer half and getting a nice location on that ball. Back-to-back pitches, the same spot.
Time called by Ross. Tonight's game brought to you by Great Harvest Bread Company. Start your day with their hot breakfast, fresh-made bread. Always good to grab a loaf for $4.
Or 4.
Yeah. You want to stock up.
There you go.
Maybe you're feeding French toast to the neighborhood.
Yeah,
on
that's right.
The weekend or something. I don't know.
That'd be nice.
That cinnamon swirl is so good to make French toast out of, Paulie. Great Harvest Bread Company. Great sponsor. Go check them out. Boulevard Commons next to Zag off St. George Boulevard. They'll even cater. So maybe, have a little party for the baseball team. Want to cater it? Great Harvest. They'll hook you up. Breaking ball. Got him. Strike 3. And he's done it again. Dougie Smith working out of trouble. He stranded 5 Warrior base runners in the first 2 innings as he gets the K, brought to you by Red Rock Real Estate. We played 2 full innings, no score here from Snow Canyon between the Warriors and the Mustangs. Be right back.
Handel's Homemade Ice Cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts.
Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily.
Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts to go.
Handel's happiness served daily on River Road.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group. We've got you covered.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Back here at Snow Canyon High School, Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff. Tonight's game brought to you by Scooters Coffee. Start your day at Scooters, amazing drinks served by amazing people, amazingly fast out there State Street in Hurricane. Hurricane has the night off tonight, but we do have one other game. Dixie leads 2-0 against Pineview tonight. And for the Flyers, RBI for Hudson Wright in the game. And then they got another unearned run to make it 2-0. They're already cruising to the top of the 4th. That game is moving along quickly over there at Pineview. Here we're going to the top of the 3rd. And scoreless baseball. How about Madden Smith, Paulie? I mean, talk about clutch. He's only given up 1 hit, but he's got 4 Ks, and they've all been big Ks at big moments with runners in scoring position.
That's right. As he's worked his way through 2 notable jams, bases loaded, 2 runners in scoring position in back-to-back innings, and I think it's safe to say he does have that clutch gene, and it's shown early.
This is the number 9 hitter, Mason Burbage. And Mason fights that one off out of play, and it's quickly 1-1.
And Kels took a look, just Nothing for him there. Beck looking to get some quick outs here, keep the pitch count low so he can go deep into this game. They need a deep, quality start from Zach Beck tonight.
And that one stays high, 2-1 the count. You got them all stacked up over there in the dugout. Huge amount of, JV sticking around, all cheering in the dugout. Two very enthusiastic benches tonight, I would say, Paulie.
Yeah, there's definitely, I mentioned it earlier in the game, it feels like there's a little added zest for this one. Great crowd. You mentioned the dugouts overflowing with just a ton of guys wanting to support their team.
Rematch of the title series last year, and Mason Burbage draws the walk on the 3-1 pitch. Beck misses high.
That's really the first chink in the armor that we've seen from Beck tonight. He's really been flawless.
I mean, he's given up 3 hits, but that was his first free pass.
Yeah.
They've all been earned hits.
And he's worked his way out of those base runners, the 3 base runners that he let are now 4 base runners, but
yeah, hasn't had a runner reach second base yet because they threw out the steal attempt and then got out of trouble. It's been the other side that's been threatened a little bit more, but Dougie Smith has shut the door. Both these pitchers have got this a scoreless game as that one gets past Cade Kelch to the backstop, and now we'll have a runner to second base. Burbage trots down there.
That helps. The Mustang drought of getting runners in scoring position, of course. Now they got their first one there, and opportunity to bring him in with a hit.
We're in the top of the 3rd inning. 1-1 count here. Beck rocks, fires, off-speed pitch, foul tipped off the batter Riker Taylor for strike 2. That was pitch number 43 for Zach Beck tonight.
Pacing pretty well. I mean, he's had kind of some low-stress innings.
And that one gets away on the slider that got away from Kelch, and now Burbage is at third base. Oh, another. How do you score both those wild pitches, or is one a pass ball and one a wild pitch? I mean, obviously, Coach Seacrest, no catcher back in the day. He'd love to see Kelch block those, but I don't know if Kelch could have blocked that last one.
I think the last one was a little outside of Kelch's range to be able to cover it.
That's a fabulous Freddie's foul ball. Fuel it up, wash it down. They dry your car, full-service car wash, only one in town. And, of course, you save at the pump right now, which is handy when you get your car washed. Get 20 cents off when you fill up at the pump. If you get 2 cars washed and then go fill up, and you have the fabulous Freddie's Rewards card, you can actually get up to 40 cents off a gallon. A little cheat code for you, Paulie.
Yeah, I like cheat codes.
I had to wash my daughter's car because she never washes it last weekend. And then I was like, well, I'm doing it. I may as well go wash the truck.
Yeah.
And then I topped my truck off, and it was I was like $3.79. I'm like, wait a minute, that's 40 cents lower than the price. I like that.
I think everybody likes that.
Yeah.
With how it's going right now. Gas price wise.
Burbage with nobody out, 90 feet away over there at third base. And Riker Taylor fights another pitch off. And the count stays full.
This kind of feels like a batter that Zach can't lose. A walk here kind of swings this inning a little bit. I think this is a swing batter as much as that is hard to say because it's just a runner on first, but nice.
Fastball, and Taylor swings and misses. Strikeout number 3 for Zach Beck to hang on the board.
And that was a beautiful pitch. Nice little lift to it, late rise, and draws the swing and a miss. And now he's back in control, still a runner in scoring position for the Mustangs. Beck got to be sharp and navigate through this as both pitchers don't want to be the first one to give up the first run in this one.
The freshman, Jack Boyer, 0 for 1 tonight, but leading the team of the everyday players at 371. Impressive. There's some freshmen like Boyer, Asher Williams, Cohen Fuller from Desert Hills that are making some noise in the region this year. Tough to crack a lineup as a freshman. You got to be pretty special in Region 9 to start as a freshman.
That's right.
And Boyer, of course, the Boyer family, always known for their baseball prowess. Kyle and Cade. I missed Cade. Tragically passed. Kyle, one of the coaches here on the Mustangs team, one of the good guys in the game of baseball. Always enjoyed spending time around Kyle. I haven't met Jack yet, though. Look forward to meeting this young freshman. Looks like he's got a ton of upside, huh, Paulie?
Yeah, he definitely has shown already in just his first year at the high school level that he can definitely swing the bat. And he is an athletic fielder as well.
And he's worked the count in his favor as Beck misfires inside. It's quickly now 3-0. Showing you a good eye right now as well. Those young eyes.
Yeah, that's right.
Beck rocks, delivers right down Broadway, called strike one.
And Boyer placed the bat down and was ready to take his base, but instead it's strike one, 3-1 count, like you said, and this would be a battle back at bat here for Beck.
See if he goes fastball again. Burbage is getting a modest lead over at third. And a swing and a drive, and that's going to be an RBI hit out to right field by the freshman Boyer, scoring Burbage from third, and the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs strike first tonight with a 1-0 lead.
Maybe young, but this guy's got a ton of skill as he shows. Hits it out there to left field, a little bobble there late. He was thinking two as he made a nice round to the bag, first base, but instead brings in the first run in what really has been a pitcher's duel to this point.
And here is CC. Best baseball name in town, you could argue. Cutter is a great baseball name. He's got to be on the all-name team, right, Paulie?
Yeah, Diesel Lee's definitely on there as well. So there's quite a few great names around Region 9, of course. 2 featured in this game, maybe more than 2. I'd have to make a check of the roster. There's probably a few more.
Back the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. They're going to try to steal a bag, and Boyer is going to get around the tag, go off the base, and dive safely back in. Now, Coach Seeker is probably wondering if he went out of the baseline there as he took a couple steps towards the field, but I don't think he went too far to the right. Let's take a look at the We Win Injury Law replay here, Paulie. Throw up.
It's close. I mean, he definitely did go a little away from the bag towards the outfield, I feel like.
I think because he still dove and touched the bag, though,
Yeah.
I feel like it was close enough. It's probably a good no call. And there is a swing and a drive into center field. Wynn knocking it down, and that'll just be a deep out, and they won't tag Boyer. Will start to go to third and then go back as McGavero throws a cannon to third.
Man, that was an absolute laser. Red dot sniper to third base. What a shot that was. Keeps Boyer at second, and that is the strength of the outfield. They have range. They've got great arms out there. It's really one of the better defensive outfields in the region, and I would wager to say the state.
And here's the pitch, and that one fouled straight back. Off the bat of Chappell. Sam Chappell, left fielder. Second on the Mustangs, behind Boyer in batting average. 370 clip, so he knows how to handle the wood. And going to take that pitch for a called strike 2. So now behind in the count. But Crimson has taken the lead on a Jack Boyer opposite field RBI single. And now he is into scoring position with 2 outs out at second base. Chaffel, though, behind in the count. Beck shakes off Kelch. Now he has the pitch he wants, and now Chappell calls time. He'll step out, step back in. I wonder what Beck wants to throw here. Maybe the curveball down in the zone?
Yeah.
Or does he want to throw the heater? He shook one off. And that looked like that was a hard slider. Or a hard curve. That
Yeah, it just kind of fell off the table there.
Trying to get him to chase it outside and away.
2 outs. Got to feel like he's got to go after him. Here's the dugout kind of imploring Zach Beck. And we're going to get a little bit of a step off here. And retakes the mound, ready to go.
By the way, I got a little clarification. The baseline isn't established until the tag attempt is made. So that's a good no call on that stolen base by Boyer. And there's a swing and a miss and a K. One of my buddies, it's an umpire, was chatting it up with me, giving me a little insight onto that one. And again, Beck gets another K. Red Rock Real Estate strikeout on Chappell. But he does give up the 1 run on 1 hit in the inning as Jack Boyer comes through to give Crimson a 1-0 lead on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Back here at SC, Warriors trailing 1-0 to Crimson. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff here in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. Thank you, Grass Creek Construction. Building with integrity is their competitive edge. Learn more at grasscreekconstruction.com. And here is Braden McGavero, then Cade Kelch, then Trayvon due up here in the bottom of inning number 3. And Madden Smith breaking ball stays high, ball 1. Number 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up here in the inning for Coach Sechrist. Dougie, chopper, could be trouble. Navarro charging hard. The transfer and the throw not in time. He's legged out an infield hit.
Kind of a slow bounce, slow roll there made it tough to make that play in time. I think that with a little bit of a slower runner than McGavero, you may be able to get him, but he was steaming down that line. Runs it out and guts it out for that infield single.
Yeah, just didn't. Sometimes, you don't hit it that well. And Navarro did everything he could to race towards it. Had a lot of ground to cover to get to it quick enough. And the speed of the Warriors, Braden McGavero, just too much. Now they're going to send the runner, and the throw is going to be in time. What a throw by Austin Smith. And not going to steal a base on these catchers tonight, Paulie.
That's right. Both of them playing some really great just catch, pop up, and be ready to fire at will. And again, another hose down runner.
That one
on each side.
That one was really close.
Yeah.
Really close play there at the bag. McGavero thought he beat it. But that throw was just so nicely executed. Didn't have to go far to apply the tag. That wind still blowing in from right, from the south. And Dougie, here's the 1-1 pitch to Cade Kelch. That's downstairs. 2-1.
Kelch got to be careful. Even with the bases empty, with a hitter as dangerous as he is, mentioned it in the first inning, batting .500.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Pineview is on the board at home against Dixie. RBI for Porter Campbell. So PC has cut the lead in half. Dixie still leading 2-1 at Pineview tonight. Desert Hills won 15-4 up at Cedar. That game was a 3 o'clock start. Desert Hills improves to 6-5. Cedar drops to 5-4 in Region 9. And Cade Kelch draws a walk as that pitch was down low, ball 4.
It's a very patient at bat, just a great batter's eye from Kelch, as he's not going to swing at stuff out of the zone and be an undisciplined hitter, as he's shown all year that he's going to swing at stuff that is hittable and in the zone. So he didn't really see much of that from Dougie, that at bat. So he takes his base and brings up one of the best hitters in the state and one of the hottest hitters in the state in Trayvon.
And a swing and a drive, and this one's going to be all the way down the line, and they're going to get the runner from first over to third. The close throw in, but not in time. And now runners on second and third for the Warriors with 1 out. Good piece of hitting by Trayvon. Just a gentle swing, wasn't it, Paulie?
Yeah, it was. It just kind of looped, kind of just faded out into the field, and it died and just kind of bounced right to the left fielder there and made a nice throw to third base. And that was close, really close. I mean, could have gone either way, but instead the Warriors got men on second and third.
And Talon Hansen will step in. A lot of chatter down there as the Warriors want to try to tie this up or take the lead. Crimson on top 1-0. We're in the bottom of the third. And ball 1 to Talon Hansen.
This is the third time that Madden Smith has found himself into a little bit of a predicament on the base pass with 2 guys in scoring position.
There's a hot shot to second. And they'll try to score the run. The relay to home after the out at first. Not in time. We are tied up. It'll be a 4-3-2 double play attempt, but they'll score the run. You give an RBI to Hansen. And we have not settled anything. We reset, but you still have that runner in Trayvon at second base in scoring position, Paulie.
Yeah, you do. 1 hit to the outfield here, and we're looking at a broken tie, but we'll see if Madden Smith can work out. Just 1 run allowed. I think that'd be pretty desirable outcome for Coach Abbott here.
And now how big is that, throw out by Austin Smith to get Magavaro at second and keep this game tied?
Sure. It's kind of one of those things you put a pin in and remember at the end of the game.
Well, these two teams, so evenly matched. They played for the state championship. A lot of these players played in that game last year. A lot of newcomers, too, to graduated seniors for both teams. But obviously, Dougie had a huge impact. Cutter Christensen, an everyday guy. Some of the guys that played a lot during that state championship run aren't getting as much time this year. Guys like, Quinn Chesnick not pitching as much. Llewellyn. It's just Coach Abbott kind of alluded to it in the media day before the season. It was going to be hard for him to set the lineup because they had so many talented kids on this roster. And Coach Seacrest has got the same problem.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, a lot of really talented players got to wait their turn to their junior and senior years. That's why it's pretty amazing. Boyer, the freshman, already breaking the lineup for his team as good as Crimson. Don't really see that. for these two programs.
On the 2-1 pitch, a called strike 2. So deuce is wild. 2-2 count. 2 down. Vaughn still out there at second. We're tied 1-1. 1 run on 4 hits for the Mustangs, 1 run on 3 hits for the Warriors. Here's the 2-2 delivery, and it's upstairs. Full count.
Second full count, and as many batters for Madden Smith, who pitch count starting to elevate, I'd assume, here in the bottom of the third.
Madden Smith has been clutch tonight in these pressure-packed moments, working out of trouble. He's already stranded 5 runners. Can he strand another one? Not this time. He lost him, ball 4. P.J. Hancock, good, gritty at bat, draws the base on balls.
Pretty good if you're the Mustangs if you're the Warriors, putting pressure on Madden Smith. I mean, this is the 3rd straight inning he's faced this. And he's not going to be able to wiggle out of it every time, as he has twice already. But now the 3rd time, the bags are hot and Warriors are putting pressure.
Swinging a pop-up, shallow, right to the shortstop, Navarro, and the Mustang shortstop squeezes it for out number 3. But the Warriors do get 1 run on 2 hits, leave 2 on base. We've played 3 innings of baseball, and we are deadlocked 1-1 on the Wilkinson scoreboard. We'll be right back live on the Fan Sports Network.
The whole family moving with the City of St. George Recreation Department. They offer fun, affordable youth and adult sports for all ages and skill levels. Make memories, stay active, and get out and play. Sign up today at sgcityutah.gov/sports.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
And welcome back here, Boulevard Home, bringing you our coverage of high school baseball on the Fan Sports Network. Nobody gives you as many games as we do. Simulcasting tonight on our YouTube page, sending the feed up to KSLSports.com. We're really excited, Paulie. We will be doing the entire state tournament. Our crew, the Fan Sports Network, from the announcers to the camera men and women, producers, we will be at Kearns High School all the way through a dog pile on the pitcher's mound, and a champion is crowned. And that will be the week of May 11th.
It's going to be real fun. Always look forward to our trips up north or at home, wherever it may be, for the state tournaments and any sport. Should be great to get up to Kearns and see the top talent in the state. Presumably both these teams. Wow, that one's just lifted.
And that one is going to be foul. Man, that had home run written all over, but that wind pushed it, and it is just a long strike.
Just a long strike is right. That one, I thought off the bat, it sounded like a home run, but the wind pushes it foul. And man, what a charge that was put into that ball. The wind really, the flag still in center field, still swirling out there. So I think the wind is playing a huge effect on some of the balls that get lifted here tonight.
And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Might have foul tipped it, but it's a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Zach Beck.
And it's another fist pump for Zach Beck, too. He's kind of feeling it out there on the mound as he starting to power pitch a little bit. Just go after hitters with his stuff. We've heard so many great accolades for this kid, and really is the ace of the staff, and looks like it tonight.
And back now. The 1-0 delivery here to Austin Smith, who's 1 for 1 tonight. Good shot through the left side and his first AB for a clean single.
Smith playing a really good backstop tonight. Both these catchers have played great defensive games.
Yeah, for sure.
Each throwing out a runner.
Carter Hart playing a good defensive game moments ago, too, as Paulie and I got the Mammoth and the Knights locked in here in the broadcast booth. And Knights trying to dodge a power play and almost a goal, but a good save by Carter Hart. We'll keep you updated on that game if you're watching ours. And you're recording that one. Sorry for the update.
Yes. The recording crowd.
And breaking ball is going to stay away. And it's 3-2.
Where do you fall on the recording and watching back sports?
The only game that I dodge scores for is my beloved Seattle Seahawks. Other than that, I watch it live, or I'll track it live or pop it on the phone. And strike 3, late call. Smith was starting to go to first, thought it was ball 4. He's frustrated as he is rung up for out number 2, and another Red Rock Real Estate strikeout. Boy, Red Rock Real Estate. We've had Beck now with 6 Ks tonight, and Dougie's got 4, already 10 Ks, and we're just in the top of the 4th inning, Paulie.
That's right. It has been a pitcher's duel tonight, to say the least.
Check swing on Race Bennett. Bennett, 1 for 1 as well. Looking for hit number 2. Nobody on. 2 outs. Fastball outside. 2-0. Tonight's game brought to you by our friends at Dealer Collision, our big hit sponsor. And if you've been in a minor collision to a major accident, your choice for repairs is Dealer Collision Center. Fastball, and that one's hit. It's going to stay fair. And the throw over from Hanson in time. What a throw across the diamond. And that looks routine by P.J. Hancock, He was the one that made that play at third base.
Yeah, this is slick work here as he fields it just in the field of play. Zips it across, and, man, Zach Beck loves the sight of that. They're rolling.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back. 1-1 game on the Wilkinson scoreboard.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Back here at Snow Canyon, Milo in set to lead things off for the Warriors here in the bottom of the inning number 4. We are tied 1-1. And Madden Smith rocks, fires, and that one's fouled straight back. Been a good one tonight. 2 quality baseball teams that played for the title last year. If one of these 2 teams can get a sweep this week, you can start talking about control your own destiny in the final week of the season for a Region 9 championship. If Crimson were to win tonight, they're a bunch of points below Snow Canyon in the RPI, so one win probably wouldn't pass the Warriors with a 12-9 record, but if they got a sweep, they could probably move up there to 2 or 3.
Yeah. I would think that they'd move up from currently slated at 7.
Yeah.
So could definitely make up some ground in the coming weeks.
But when you look at the RPI, Snow Canyon is like 20.7, and Crimson is 11.4. That's a almost 9 points difference. That's
Pretty
a big gap.
chasm, yeah.
And they're but a win over a good team, regardless, is going to help your RPI, and they'll throw it down to first, and Milo Ince's going to strike out. But it got away, so they threw it down for out number 1. McGavero will step in. This is the junior Jagger.
Yeah, Jagger, of course, the younger of the two McGaveros, but he swings a nice bat. He's got a lot of stolen bases as well. He's a guy that can run and a great athlete overall.
Well, and as a junior, he'll be one of their dudes coming back next year, right?
That's right. Probably
and he's already a dude this year playing with his brother. How fun is that? He was hitting really good in JV early in the season, but he was struggling against varsity pitching the first few games. But Coach Sechrist kind of stuck with him, and now he's got that batting average north of 300 and really playing a good glove at shortstop. Got him in the middle of the infield and his older brother in the middle of the outfield. And that one fouled straight back. 2-1 the count. Dougie now at 66 pitches.
Working hard.
And another level swing, fouled straight back. Another fabulous Freddie's foul ball. Close your ears if you're recording the Knights game, but they killed the penalty, and the Knights just scored with 8 minutes left in the first period down in the Fortress. Mark Stone. That boy Stoner. Veggie getting roughed up now. 5 goals in 4 periods, 3.5 periods.
3.5 periods is right. Well, I think one was an empty net, so he wasn't in there for that.
Yeah, and there's a swing and a drive, and this one is into left field, and it is flyaway baseball. McGavero gives the Warriors the lead, a solo shot home run.
And I did not know a lightning bolt was in Jagger McGavero's bag, but there it was, as that one was an absolute bolt out of here. Loud sound off the bat. Didn't know if it would make it out with this wind. That flag still swirling in center field, but the power of that cutting through the wind and out of the park.
High and far, Jagger McGavero hits a home run. Snow Canyon has a lot of home runs this year on the season. They do feed off the long ball, as you can see by the celebration there, as McGavero touched home and then jumped into a big boom, and the dugout was loving that as much as he loved it.
I think the dugout loved that one more than a Vaughn or a Hansen or a Kelsch home run. Those are your leaders. Those are guys all with 5 or more, but Jagger McGavero, not a guy probably that you expect to knock one out of the yard, but he does it, and has sneaky power. I'm finding out tonight. Man, I didn't think he could really bust one in this win, but he did.
McGavero was hitting .323. That was his 3rd extra base hit and his first career home run. He only had 2 doubles.
Yeah.
Until he just went yard job there to left center field for his first varsity Snow Canyon home run ever.
Yes.
It's a good feeling to break a 1-1 tie. Comes in a big moment here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Absolutely. You could see that from the dugout. Not just a home run reaction like every garden variety home run, but that one had a little bump to it.
Ross in the hole. Navarro got to it, but cannot get the throw there in time. It's going to be an infield single.
And now for Madden Smith, you're kind of in damage control mode with 1 out. You don't want to see this lead balloon up to 3 or 4. You want to keep it at a 1-run game for your offense. As now the second McGavero to make his way to the plate in this inning. See if they can get 2 home runs from the brother pair. Now that'd be something. Nice cut at it. He was thinking about it for sure. As we get the 0-1 count.
Madden Smith trying to regroup here after the solo shot home run in the infield single. Snow Canyon on top, 2-1. Runner is going to go. Hot shot right to the bag at first, and he touches it for out number 3. Caught it and then doubled it off. And that's another big way to get out of an inning, isn't it? Take another look at that hot shot.
Absolutely. This was absolutely tattooed off the bat, but right at the first baseman for the double play.
Big time Riker Taylor with the web gym, and we'll take a break, but Jagger McGavero goes yard. It's 2-1 Warriors on the Wilkinson scoreboard.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Looking for a great lunch and great value with endless options for everyone? Then hurry over to Mountain Mike's Pizza for our all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. Mountain Mike's Weekday Lunch Buffet. It's lunch and salad bar the way it ought to be.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
Back here at Snow Canyon High School on a Tuesday night. Glad to have you listening on the Fan Sports Network or watching on the live stream on our YouTube page. Just search and subscribe to Fan Sports Network. Set your alerts when we go live with Region 9 Baseball all the way through the state tournament. Also coming at you on KSLSports.com. We'll be partnering them with KSL, our friends, for the postseason. Excited to bring you as much coverage as we can. The playoff brackets will be out in less than 10 days, Paulie.
Yeah. It's a very exciting time of the year for baseball fans all around the state.
Regular season ends next week. And there is on a 1-0 pitch, a fastball for a called strike one. Two-1 Warriors. But a huge double play to keep it a 1-run lead. Hagewood battling versus Beck. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Beck has that one hit. Vaughn comes in, slips, and it's going to get away from him. Hagewood's going to scoot down to second. And he never touched it. And the wind might have messed with him a little bit in right field there. And we'll see how they score that one.
Weren't reading it great off the bat, I don't think.
Well, you could see the American flag whipping there by the scoreboard.
It is.
And maybe he was thinking the wind was going to knock it down and charged it a little bit too hard. And that was hit well enough to get beyond him.
Beck steps off, looks to second, walks the runner back to the base. And looking to dominate the zone as that one's laid down beautifully. The bunt, and it is executed about as good as you can. And there's the whip back to third base.
Did they get him?
Where's the call? Think they called him out?
Yeah. Big time out there.
Lead runner gone. Wow, that's...
I don't think we got the replay on that one. When that was that tying run, if they could have got him over there to the third, that's you hate to see that with nobody out, Paulie, but the runner raced. Both teams have been aggressive tonight.
Yeah, both teams on the base paths have been taking everything they can to get an advantage in this game. I mean, hit and runs, stolen bases. We've seen two guys caught at second from great throws from the respective catchers. And now 2-0 count, 1 out. And with the lead now, Zach Beck in position, if he can continue to navigate through these innings in the later innings, the toughest innings of this game, of course, he is in line to pick up the W tonight. Would be his 4th of the season. As that one runs inside for ball 3. And now with a man on first, nowhere to put, move a runner into scoring position as well.
Beck rocks, fires the 3-0 pitch, lost him. Taylor is aboard. So 2 on now for the Mustangs, who all of a sudden trail for the first time tonight 2-1. After, in the bottom of the 4th, McGavero goes yard on a solo shot home run. But Crimson's got a little something brewing here with Boyer at the plate.
Boyer, the best hitter statistically for the Mustangs this season. Just a freshman, but he's a guy that leads the way at 378 on the season. So this is a good spot for him.
1 for 2 tonight in the game, and there's a breaking ball for a called strike.
It's going to be interesting to see how Beck approaches Boyer this at-bat, as with clinging to a 1-run lead. Can't allow an extra base hit here. Be detrimental. So,
and step off, and he'll chase Burbage back to the bag at second. You got Burbage at second. You got Riker Taylor over at first. Boyer at the plate. So 2 on with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Snow Canyon leading 2-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Beck. Runners going. And almost a little hit and run there action.
Yeah.
And Boyer's hitting 378, so why not?
It's obviously a good attempt there to get the runner in extra gear and get going. Just falls harmlessly foul, though, so we continue at the 0-2 count. See what Beck can pull out of the tool belt here.
85. This will be number 86, the pitch count for Zach Beck, the Snow Canyon ace. We're in the 5th. And time called last second by Boyer, and Beck barely hung on to that baseball as he was starting the motion.
Yeah, he was. He was deep into the motion at that point.
Boyer, not even wiggling the bat. Good eye. He's shown some prowess with the balls and strikes tonight. I've been impressed with Boyer's eye at the plate.
He's definitely a guy to keep an eye on throughout the progression of his career. Mentioned a few times, just a freshman, and a lot of hits, RBIs, statistical categories this kid's going to lead for the Mustangs going forward, already leading them in batting average this deep into the season.
Yeah, he's a Boyer. He's had a bat in his hand since he was probably born.
Yeah,
baseball
true.
Family.
Absolutely.
I know he's only a freshman, doesn't have his driver's license, but he's seen a lot of ABs over his youth days. And there's a swing and protecting the plate there. A chopper that stays in the dirt and was hit the plate actually, and then went to the field to play, but it's a foul ball. 2-2 the count. A look ahead tomorrow night, we'll have Cedar and Desert Hills. The rematch. That game went final earlier today. If you missed that score, 15-4, Desert Hills beat Cedar on the road. No lights at Cedar, so it was an afternoon game. Beck steps off, chases the runner back to second. We got a future Warrior in the broadcast booth. The next wave of Seacrests coming through the Snow Canyon Warriors.
That's right.
Family.
It's a pipeline.
Yeah, we got a few years. Diapers to change first. Our buddy Cannon Seacrest saying hi to us up here in the press box. And the grounder to second, and he races to the bag, and oh my gosh, he barely got there in time for the out.
Yeah, that was extremely close.
A bang play at second. And Logan Ross had to get there as quick as he could because you had good speed with Riker Taylor running from first to second. And he almost beat that play over there, which would have loaded him up. Instead, it's 2 away with runners on the corners.
And a good closeout spot for Beck, looking to keep this at a 2-1 game. Batter in front of him, the most important.
And breaking ball stays outside to CC. Cutter Christensen. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Beck. Breaking ball and a beauty. For a called strike at the knees. And a swing and a drive, and this one's trouble into the alleyway. And Cutter Christensen is going to get an RBI single. He slipped going around first. Wanted to go for the double, but put the brakes on. But we are tied 2-2.
What a beautiful swing, and gets it the extension into the outfield. But again, let's look at the Snow Canyon Warrior outfield. Again, great job fielding this ball in the gap and getting it in quickly, preventing that from being a run scored. But a great swing nonetheless from Christensen.
We've had some good ABs tonight, and that was certainly one. And now Coach Seacrest will pop out. Beck now at 92 pitches on the night. And he's going to go get him. And Coach Seacrest is going to the bullpen. We got a pitching change. And we'll talk about the new pitcher when we come back here. Tied 2-2. Warriors and Mustangs on the Fan Sports Network.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
PJ Hancock in to pitch for the Warriors. So Beck tonight will get you the Scooters Coffee final line. And it was a good night for Beck, really, overall. I mean, really did a nice job. He gives up 2 runs on 5 hits, both earned, and strikes out 5 tonight. And goes 4 2/3. Actually, excuse me, ended up with 7. I forgot to calculate this inning's hit. So 4 2/3, 7 hits, 2 runs. Only 1 was earned because of the play out there and right, and 6 strikeouts. Sorry about that. I was looking at
a good night nonetheless for Zach Beck. You know, really was in control. Played 4 2/3, a 1-run ball. So if you're Coach Seacrest, couldn't really ask for much more.
Hancock, who's been really swinging it well.
Yeah, on the mound, he's been a really steadying force for this team, though, throughout the season, as Hancock, a guy that's made a lot of appearances, 6 of them on the season with a 2.33 ERA. He's 2-0 in his appearances. or in 2 of his appearances, he's gathered wins for the Warriors, I should say. Really a good multiple pitch. Just got a lot of things in his arsenal. Mostly in relief, this as Hancock has appeared in, but has been a really good reliever for this Warrior team. And he continues to be throughout the duration of this season.
I concur. 2-2 game. Runners on the corners here with 2 outs. We're in the top of the 5th. Hancock in relief. And a foul straight back. That's some juice to that one. Kind of comes at a little bit of an angle.
Yeah. He's got a little bit of an unorthodox delivery for sure. But it's effective, super effective.
And you wonder how much of that is natural and how much of that is he worked to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And I don't know the answer. The runner's going to go. They're going to try to bait Hancock. Hancock's just looking at third. CC's just standing between first and second. Now he's going to take the bag at second base, and he'll get credit with the easiest stolen base of his life.
Yeah. Kind of a posturing game there, was trying to get Hancock to throw to second, but he was having none of it there. Just kind of quietly walked back to the mound.
Boyers, good speed at third.
Yeah, it would have been a risky play.
So Hancock just lets CC trot to second. Now work on the batter. It's a flare into left center field. Coming over there, Milo Wentz on a run and makes the catch. So Hancock comes in and gets a fly out there, and they leave 2 stranded, and we've played through 4.5 to a tie game. 2-2 on the Wilkinson scoreboard when we come back on the Fan Sports Network.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
To us, pizza the way it ought to be isn't just our slogan. It's our promise and our passion to give you the best dining experience and the best tasting pizza you expect. For over 40 years, we've been making pizza the way it ought to be. Handmade with the freshest and finest ingredients. Our dough is made fresh daily, and we use 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese and toppings to the edge. There's pizza, and then there's Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Hey, this is kind of what we expected, right? This was the 2 teams that played at Bruce Hurst Field at Utah Tech University for the state championship in a best-of-3 series last year. Crimson, of course, winning the state title. Coach Abbott's stacking rings. Coach Seekers was having some fun on the show saying, they coached together. Justin Abbott was an assistant under Coach Seekers. Said he needs to learn how it feels to lose one of these title games. Of course, they lost head-to-head, but this is cracking up to be kind of what we expected tonight. Haven't settled anything 2-2. Expect the unexpected in Region 9, and I didn't know how this game would write a script tonight.
Yeah, it looks as if it's really lived up to the pitchers that are on the mound tonight. Zach Beck pitched scintillating start for him, navigates through 4 2/3. And Madden Smith as well has been really sharp, and both these pitchers having pretty easy – they've had some runners on base. They've had some stressful situations, but neither team has amassed a big inning against either one of these starters.
1-0 count. Here is Dougie, and 2-0 to Cade Kelch, who's leading off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Brandon Lyon, the pitching coach, having a long conversation. Pat and Zach back on the back, going over what he did well tonight. Now a couple teammates coming over and giving some love as well. He's going to get a no decision, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But still did a nice job.
Yeah, that's right. Obviously, wins are something that are hard to come by as a pitcher. So many things and factors at play.
Swing, and he can't find it. And it's 2-2 quickly as Dougie has fought back like he's done all night.
Yes. And for Beck, this is rare. It's a time where it's rare that he, in the starts that I've seen him pitch, as that one's gets away. The starts I've seen him pitch, he's gotten a good amount of run support, and in this game, Madden Smith, a big reason why, but only 2 runs in support of Zach Beck. So a little bit different for him today as the offense wasn't as hot.
And a foul straight back, and the count will stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Cade Kelch, hitting .500 on the button entering tonight's game. 5 home runs. The backstop of the Warriors. And here's the 2-2 delivery, and got him. Kelch thought it was foul tipped into the mitt. And that'll be strike 3. Another one for Dougie, a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout. I was watching the umpire, and he did the tip motion with his fingertips.
That's big for Madden Smith, who continues to work, just the pitch count getting up there, escalating at this point, but he's still getting quality pitches and locations.
Off-speed pitch, slow roller, handled by Taylor. He's going to run over, touch the bag just in time. Trayvon was diving head first to try to leg that out or dive that play out and couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, just there in time as Dougie was covering his position, and I don't think he would have gotten there, as we see on the replay, as this was all the way to the first baseman. But, man, Trayvon trying to get in there in the nick of time, just not quite.
And heads up, Riker Taylor probably cost himself a 10th or 2 by looking like he wanted to pitch and then realizing he might not have him. He went ahead and took it to the bag himself just there in the nick of time for the out at first base. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Tied 2-2. 0-1 the count on Talon Hansen. And breaking ball, foul. Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. I want to thank some of our other great sponsors tonight. A lot of great people bringing you the game. Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Go get a Scooper 2 in the River Crossing, that new location. Indoor and outdoor seating now available. The Back Nine Golf, new location on River Road, opened last fall. So they got a couple locations in southern Utah. Nothing boosts your game like an hour or 2 at the Back Nine. Check out the membership details, theback9golf.com. And by Coral Canyon Golf Course, as well as Roni's Mac Bar, now open over there next to Lululemon. Your Mac, your way. It is delicious. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Another K for Madden Smith. He is ringing them up. He wants double-digit Ks tonight, Paulie.
Yeah, he does. He's hunting for him as he gets another one there. It just seems like his power pitches are locked in.
So, Madden Smith with strikeout number 8, I believe, on the night. And we stay tied 2-2, going to the 6th inning between the Warriors and the Mustangs, live on the Fan Sports Network.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
We Win Injury Law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Hey, welcome back. Again, entering tonight, your Region 9 baseball standings look like this. Snow Canyon 7-1, Crimson 6-2. We're tied 2-2, going to the 6th. Cedar, with their loss today, dropped a game this afternoon in Desert Hills, so they're now 5-4. Desert Hills improves to 6 wins and 5 losses. Desert Hills has the bye next week, so they have one more game remaining on their schedule. Pineview is 3-5. Dixie is 2-6, and Hurricane is 2-8. Hurricane's on the bye this week, but Dixie just had the lead all night long, and Pineview just took the lead 3-2.
Wow.
And that's a big series between those two teams to try to get some RPI, move up. Tristan Sylvester is on the bump for the Panthers. He's went the distance.
Yeah.
And RBIs by Hunt and Campbell and Manitai for Pineview.
Wow. Good outcome there for the Panthers, as they are led by 3 juniors in Raiden Hunt, Ryan DeWitt, and Porter Campbell. All will be back for the Panthers next year. So maybe building something at Pineview for next season, and not this season, obviously not done yet, but a really great core for the future.
They are 3 outs away from the victory. They're in the top of the 7th. And a shot to short. Magavaro makes the play, throws it. Excuse me, I got the sneezes right in the middle of that play. My apologies. It's a 6-3 put out by Jagger Magavaro.
Yeah, and that's an athletic ranging play. Does a full little 360 as we see here. Fields it, the spin, the throw, the plant and throw, I should say, and an accurate on the button spot there from Magavaro.
Hancock in relief, 1 away now for PJ, and nasty little hook there and a swing and a miss. Nobody on base here. We're top 6th inning. Austin Smith tonight, 1 for 2. And a swing and a shot, going to be to short. Magavaro to throw in time, and another put out for the Warriors. Shortstop, smooth as it comes.
Been busy this inning, Magavaro, and motioning to the outfield, 2 outs, and looking to get out of this one. 2-2, and hand it back over to the lineup as Hancock been sharp.
PJ quickly 2 ground outs. Worked out a little trouble last inning on the back end, replacing Zach Beck, who was great tonight. In a 2-2 game, both teams have had their fair share of hits. Ks are high. And this is just a great battle between 2 quality teams.
Yeah.
And a strike there. Called strike at the knees. And another bender. He's got good movement tonight.
He does. It's tough for a hitter to locate a ball when it's comes out of the hand deceptively like that, as well as another strike comes in.
Hancock is dealing. Race Bennett 1 for 2 tonight. Strike 2 there looking. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from PJ. And got him, fooled him. Bennett goes down swinging. And that 2 ground outs in a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout. We stay tied 2-2 on the Wilkinson scoreboard going to the bottom of the 6th when we come back.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill. Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice. Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
Checking that other score brought to you by Flynn Companies. Go to flynncompanies.com. Your total building envelope. See what they can do for you. Appreciate Flynn Companies. 3-2 Pineview. And Hudson Wright, who was 3 for 3, just flew out. And then Hunt. And they just induced another fly out. So I think it is over. I think Pineview has won it by a final of 3-2 tonight. So Desert Hills 15-4 over Cedar. Pineview 3-2 over Dixie. So Pineview is now what, 4-5 in region play after the win tonight?
Yeah, they're scrapping to get back up in the standings.
Dixie drops to 2-7 in region play. Here it's 2-2 tie. Madden Smith, this 90th pitch right there for a called strike. And doesn't look like he's lost much zip, does it?
No, not at all. He's got a lot of gusto still to offer to this game.
See what Dougie can do here on the 1-2 delivery. Check swing, and he went around, but he's going to reach, I think, safely because that ball was lost behind the dish.
Yeah, unfortunate turn of events there for the Mustangs. As we see on the replay here, this ball just kind of, Smith thinks it's going to the backstop, but it checks up, and no one there to field the play. And on base are the Warriors with no outs.
So the dropped third strike allows Hancock to reach, and here's Bridger Larson.
That drop third strike could play large in this game. That's another one you put a pin in and come back to in the post game if this ends up being a big inning or even one-run inning for the Warriors.
Bridger tonight 0 for 1, first pitch swinging, loops it down the line out there near the bullpen and right left field, and it's going to be a foul ball. You do have a Mustang warming up down there, getting loose, because Madden is just about, you can go 110. You actually can go a little over if you start the batter before the 110 threshold.
Yeah.
Then you're allowed to finish the batter, so you could have a few over that with the Utah High School Athletic Association pitching rules they adopted 4 or 5 years ago. Do you remember the numbers? It's 30, 60, 85, or 110, right? Or less, 1 day, 2 day, 3 days rest?
Yeah, I think you're accurate there.
And a bunt attempt by Larson. He lays it down. The play is to first, and a nice sack bunt moves the runner over. So Coach Seeker's playing a little small ball, and Larson comes through with a sacrifice bunt.
That was one of the questions I asked Coach on the show this morning was, there's 2 ways to score, the small ball route, the mashing route. They've got both sides to this offense, and in a tie game late, they're just trying to get one across here, and they're getting the man in position to do it, and that sack bunt a big play in the grand scheme of things in this game if they end up getting this run in.
Here's Milo Ince.
Made a great running play in the field to end the last inning.
They got a pinch runner in for Larson. I think that's Hobson out there, if I'm not mistaken, at second now. This is pitch 96. Just down low. Coach Abbott looks like he's going to let Madden go the distance, doesn't he, tonight?
Yes.
You got one out. He'd love to see him finish this inning, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then maybe start the inning fresh with somebody out of the bullpen or somebody that's out in the outfield or playing the position defensively right now. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
Still got great-looking stuff, and he's emptying the tank. You can see it's clear that Madden Smith really dug deep in this game, had to work out of some stressful jams, and now he's trying to empty the tank.
And a chopper to third. He'll hold the runner. Throw is high, but in time is Taylor able to get it cleanly on the catch, and it's a 5-3 putout. 2 away.
And this is just about as picturesque of an inning as you could get for Justin Abbott, who just wants to see his big fella in the inning, I think, and then they're going to get a fresh arm out there, like you said.
I mean, he may be able to.
He might be able to.
He might lobby and maybe get a batter or two if he can get Jagger Magavaro, who went solo shot home run in his last at-bat, is 1 for 2 on the night. His first career home run, left center field, wall high, and out of here. And the wind is blowing
hard. The flag out there is being pulled off that pole almost.
It's a 30-plus mile-an-hour wind right now, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not really helping as much as it was when we started this game. Maybe down the left field line it would help a little bit. But we saw Navarro hit one that maybe would have stayed fair, but the wind took foul on him.
Yes.
I don't think you can really see for our viewers and, of course, our radio audience how much wind there is. And that even makes what Madden Smith and Zach Beck and P.J. Hancock, the three pitchers that have played so far tonight, have done. They haven't been a lot of free passes. They've been really good command, hitting their spots. Now it might be helping a little to the left as it's a little swirly. High on the heater. That was that pitch 100?
Wow. It's already up at 100, huh? Yeah.
Well, I think that last pitch was might have been 101. So he's got 9 pitches left. And there's a swing and a shot into right center field. Racing over there. Christensen, and he can't get to it. And that will score a run. The throw is second. He's just in time. He is safe. And Snow Canyon has retaken the lead 3-2.
And what a charge put into that ball, as it did hang up a little bit in the wind. I thought that the Crimson defenders were going to be able to get under that one, but 2 defenders, the ball finds its way between them. And instead, now the Warriors retake the lead 3-2 in the later innings. And it looked like there might have been hit off the glove.
You probably, with the wind, I couldn't see exactly what happened there. I mean, even on the replay, the pole behind the backstop was a little tough to see where it hit. They were both charging hard, and Christensen and Wright Burbage in center. And if you give and score it a hit, he's now 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs tonight for the junior, Jagger Magavaro.
That's some big hits for the junior. And Magavaro, a guy that's a great player in the field, a great defensive player, not known as a power hitter, but he's played his great spot in the field today, of course, but chipped in that long ball that is one of the 3 runs and a huge difference in this game.
And Magavaro's out there at second. And back to the top of the order, this is Logan Ross. He's quickly behind in the count. 0-2. This will be pitch 105 for Dougie. And it's slow roller chopper. Bennett from third, racing hard. The throw is in time. And Dougie gives up the 1, but that was it. And I don't know if you want to score it a hit or an error. We'll have to check and see what the official scorer thinks of that one. But regardless, Snow Canyon takes a 3-2 lead, and now they are 3 outs away from a huge Region 9 victory. We'll come back for the finish right after this. 3-2, Warriors lead on the Wilkinson scoreboard.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Get the whole family moving with the City of St. George Recreation Department. They offer fun, affordable youth and adult sports for all ages and skill levels. Make memories, stay active, and get out and play. Sign up today at sgcityutah.gov/sports.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Back here in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth, Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff. Tonight's game presented by the Boulevard. We move to the 7th, and Crimson knows what they have to do. Paulie, they've got to score a run to tie it, or 2 or more to take the lead and put the pressure back on Snow Canyon. If you joined us late, we played the first 2 scoreless, and both teams got a run on the board in the 3rd inning. And then the Mustangs took the lead after 5. And then one answered back in the 6th. And it is now, the 4th and the 6th. I forgot about a run there. And the Warriors are up by 1, 3-2. Hagwood at the plate. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Hancock in relief of Beck. Now in line to get the win. Fastball, bottom of the K zone for a called strike. And it's 1-1.
Been really impressed with Hancock. I mean, the delivery is just, it's very not unusual, I'd say, unorthodox. Really hard for the hitters to ID when that pitch comes out of his hand.
Just outside, ball 2. Again, tomorrow night we'll have Cedar Desert Hills live as we got 2 teams kind of middle of the Region 9 pack. Both teams above 500 there, sitting in 3rd and 4th in the region standings. Well, yeah, that's still correct. Desert Hills is 6-5. I guess Cedar is 5-4, so both have a winning record. So wanted to do the rematch there, but I'm leaving town, and so we're spreading it around. We'll jump over to the other game tomorrow night. We'll have a lot of updates on the rematch, and there's a swing and a miss, and Hagwood is retired. Another K brought to you by Red Rock Real Estate. From land to luxury, find a Red Rock Real Estate agent if you're looking to buy or sell. They also have their vacation rentals, their property management. If you want to rent your house out, they can handle all that for you. They're into the second period. Knights Mammoth tied 1-1 currently. Paulie's got an eye on that game.
Mm-hmm.
We might get home in time to watch the third unless this goes extras. And you never know.
You never know.
Expect the unexpected. Of course, Coach Sechrist doesn't want to hear that talk right now.
Yeah.
He's got the 3-2 lead.
He does.
Coach Abbott doesn't mind that thought. Actually, he'd probably love a guy on it and maybe a 2-run bomb to take.
Yes. He would like a offensive charge here from his guys.
Sure.
Only 2 outs to play with.
This is Ransom pinch hitting. So that's what the delay was for, is the umpire was getting Ransom into the lineup. And called strike.
I can't underestimate how good Hancock has pitched. I mean, he's not trying to dance around the hitters. He's just going straight into the zone. My best on your best, and I'm going to beat you type mentality.
And with this wind, I don't know that that's a bad idea.
No, I like it.
Breaking ball fooled him, and Ransom swings and misses. Strike 3. And 2 away. And the Mustangs need a little 2-out rally here in the top of the 7th if they want to extend this game. Here is Riker Taylor, officially tonight, looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 2. And off-speed pitch located well by P.J. Hancock for a called strike 1.
He's just going for it, not hesitating, not a long time on the bump, just gets the signal, sets, and goes.
Fastball, shot to short. This could do it. Magavaro, the throw. It's a 6-3 putout, and the Warriors take game 1 here at home tonight by a final of 3-2 over Crimson Cliffs, with a rematch coming up tomorrow night, Paulie.
Yeah, this is going to be a rematch I look forward to, because that was an instant classic, just a 1-run narrow victory for the Warriors here at home as we see them mob the team, and we'd see the handshakes. But what a battle that was. It was a grudge match between these two teams.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll clean it all up in the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry postgame report. Paul and I will get you some awards, some final stats, and maybe even a visit from Coach Sechrist, presented by Coral Canyon Golf Course, with our coaches' comments. All that coming up when we come back. The final. Snow Canyon wins it 3-2 over Crimson here on the Fan Sports Network and the Wilkinson Scoreboard.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit CoralCanyonGolfCourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
Freak out of here, Beck.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. It is The Drive, and guess who's in the broadcast booth? Coach Seacrest with some Coral Canyon coaches' comments. And, Coach, congrats 3-2. You know, your old buddy Justin Abba, you said it this morning when you joined us on the show, when it's game time, it's on. Both you guys want to win really bad. Rematch of the state championship. Got to feel good to take game one of the two-game set this week.
Oh, definitely, man, and especially in that by one run, that was awesome.
Good pitching tonight, considering the wind on both sides. I mean, you know, a lot of strikes, some timely hits, though, and this one felt like a good old-fashioned battle between two great teams.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And I think, you know, Zach Beck did a great job on the mound, and we made plays behind him that kept us in it, and they made plays behind Madden to keep them in it. So it was excellent pitching duel. I mean, PJ coming in there and doing what he does is awesome for us. So it was time to go to him, and Brandon told me it was time, and so we did it.
How long? You know, that's great having a pitching coach like Boo that can feel that instinct.
100%.
And I'm sure Zach wanted another batter if you would have let him, but it worked out really well. PJ, how long? Is he always pitched with that delivery?
Yeah, just got a little funky sidearm slider and brings the fastball, too, so when they're both working, it's good, and that was that last inning right there. I mean, and then a good ground ball to Jagger, who was solid all night. And
talk about
over.
Jagger.
Oh, yeah.
First career home run for the junior to tie it, and then hits that one in the gap that they can't handle out there. And I think they scored it a hit officially with this wind. Yeah.
It was crazy out
and
there,
so
right.
2 RBIs for the junior.
Yeah, no doubt. And, I mean, it's one of those guys where you play at Snow Canyon and you're a junior, and it's like you got to wait your time and things happen. And he kept going, playing JV, and then we made the switch with putting Bridger at first base and putting him at short, which gives me 4 shortstops on the infield. I'm pretty happy about that, no doubt about it. So, and with Jagger out there, it's just a matter of time that he gets in the varsity lineup, and he's going to be great for us the next 2 years too.
Yeah, I mean, he was sitting at the JV level. He wasn't an everyday day one starter, but he's got up to 323 coming into tonight, and then multi-hit game tonight.
When you remember last year we played him in the state tournament, you know, I mean, it's one of those kids that's a gamer that gets after and does it. And tonight, you know, that home run to put us up 1 was huge. And then come back and get the ball in play. And I think if we get the ball in play in the first inning with bases loaded, nobody out, we don't strike out so much that it's a different game. We put up a few more runs, you know. So
was this one a little bit more special to get tonight, considering that they got you back at the Bruce back in May of last year?
You know what? It had nothing to do with that, but it had a lot to do with Ken Burr and that uniform hanging out there. You can't lose that one and be like, hey, yeah, we retired a jersey. And remember, we lost that night. So it was an awesome baseball game, 3-2 game with the Warriors coming out on top was huge.
I was going to ask you about that. It looked like emotions were high. He's a great friend. He's been with you your entire career, just recently retired. What a gesture, and that had to be fun for you. A little nerve-wracking because I know you love public speaking, but
yeah, no, I don't. I usually always leave someone out that I care about, you know, that means a lot to me when I'm talking. And so I wrote down exactly what I wanted to say. And then I've read over it 1,000 times, and I started reading with him standing next to me, and I was like, I couldn't do it. It was tough. It was tough to do. So, but yeah, it all turned out good. You know, I was all nervous about it all day long, and
the wind was blowing
on this game, and
your sheet.
My sheet was getting blown all over. We had to stick it up there. I just didn't want him to know, and I think we kept it a pretty good secret. But you know, what an awesome thing to see those kids and all those guys that played for him. that are still around that could come here tonight and be with him. And I think that was an awesome tribute to him.
I couldn't agree more. And we stopped talking and we tried to turn it up as loud as we could in the pregame. But congrats on a great win and a fun night for Snow Canyon and Coach Burr and everybody involved.
Yeah, no, thanks, Devin. Appreciate you guys doing this. Really do. That was a good one.
Yep. All right, rematch coming. Part tomorrow night over at the field at Crimson Cliffs. Yeah. Well, you'll sleep better tonight, won't you?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Coach Sechrist, our Coral Canyon coach's comments. We'll take a quick final break, come back, hand out some awards, and put a bow on this game. Warriors win at 3-2.
Wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks Ace stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
We Win Injury Law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
All right, back here, Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. Appreciate Dr. Cody and a longtime great sponsor. Get that new patient special, the exam, the x-rays, the cleaning, all for just $99 at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. 3-2, great pitching tonight from Madden Smith of the Mustangs. Great start tonight for Zach Beck of the Warriors, but just a couple more plays made, and SC grabs the win. Let's get to some of our awards here, Paulie, and let's start with our Jersey Mike's sub of the game, a sub above the rest, up by a local Jersey Mike's tomorrow. I think what P.J. Hancock did in the end of the 6th and then the 7th, how quick a work he made, I think he is your sub of the game.
Yeah, he is. He nailed down the Mustangs, shut the door on their comeback opportunity. I think he is your Jersey Mike sub of the game.
We can start the conversation for our Findlay Subaru star of the game and the Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker play of the game. I think the home run to tie it is huge.
Yeah.
First career home run for Jagger Magavaro, to tie this game late innings in the 6th. And then he gets the other RBI, and this is the solo shot home run that tied it. And I don't think the wind helped that one. I mean, the wind was kind of hurting most of the night.
Knocking it down, yeah.
I think that one was gone no matter the elements, and that is your Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker play of the game. Solo shot home run for and how about this? Braden and Jagger combined to go 4 for 6.
Wow. Nearly a 700 clip between the two.
Yeah.
Incredible. Great game.
Good night
for both those boys.
All right, that's your Playmaker play of the game. Go see the boys at Sell GE at AWP. Findlay Subaru star of the game. Kind of feels like we just talked about it, the Magavaro brothers. You could probably give it to both of them, or you could make a very compelling case for Zach Beck tonight. Beck goes 4 2/3, gives up 2 runs, only 1 earned, and struck out 6.
Yeah. Incredible command and just dialed in from the start.
But a no decision, I
tough.
almost lean the Magavaros.
All right, we'll go with them. I like that.
It's like the Outback and the cross track.
Yeah.
The senior and the junior.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. We'll make it official. Your Findlay Subaru stars of the game. 4 hits for the Magavaro brothers there. One at the top of the order, hitting second in the lineup in Braden, and the other one, I mean, your 9 hitter, you scored 3 runs. That's in 2 of them.
Yeah, that's
pretty
right.
Impressive. Pretty impressive night. Final thoughts. Pineview comes back, beats Dixie 3-2. Desert Hills beats Cedar 15-4, and then this one 3-2. Snow Canyon grabs the victory.
Yes, he just looks like they can do it in a lot of different ways. If it's small ball, if it's knocking it over the fence, they've got the power hitters, they've got the contact hitters, and they've got the pitching staff. As for Crimson, it's a tough loss, but they'll be looking for to get revenge in the second game of the series. So great game tonight. Pitchers duel to the maximum degree, and it was awesome to watch.
All right, we we will say good night. We'll be back on the air tomorrow night. We'll have updates on this Snow Canyon Crimson game from over at Crimson Cliffs, but we'll be bringing you Desert Hills Cedar. Very big rematch over at Desert Hills tomorrow night. And then we got another game scheduled next Tuesday, and then the postseason will be here. We'll be bringing you as many as we possibly can all the way till we crown a state championship. Thanks to Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, Appliance Wholesalers Plus, Jersey Mike's, and, of course, our friends at Findlay Subaru for bringing you some of our postseason coverage and awards and our coaches' comments with Coach Sechrist, brought to you by Coral Canyon Golf Course. For all of our great sponsors, go use their products and services. For Paul Ratliff, Dusty Allen, Michael Fisher, our entire crew tonight, good night. Snow Canyon wins it 3-2. We'll see you tomorrow night for more Region 9 baseball.